Well, welcome. Let's start this new year with a bang. Looking forward to a awesome 2026, and I hope everybody else is also excited as I am. We've got new sponsors on board for the year, and yeah, let's see what tonight's race is all about. New season, like I mentioned, season 3 of LNR Club starting tonight. So we will start with that shortly. I see the guys are jumping in. Alrighty. Some feedback would be appreciated during the course of tonight. Let us jump through to the driver lineup. Just some indication, you can see some faces to some names. Something different that we're trying for the year. And please make some notes on our chat. Will be highly recommended. Follow us as far as you can. Alrighty. In total, we have got just over the 30 drivers that were joining us this year. And we have got an action-packed year ahead. Alrighty. That was our drivers. So tonight we are at Misano, Italy. Looking forward to this. Well, short, long track. It can be long for the guys who's not practiced and so forth. So anything is possible. But we are looking forward to it. 6 left turns, 10 right turns. Downforce. Tonight, it seems like a little bit of a damp track, greasy track. It's raining, but it's not raining. It's a difficult one, but let's see what the guys will be up to. Right, these guys are still in practice, and I haven't. I'm so focused now on the. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's it. Free practice is over in the next 5 minutes. And as you can see, we have got 23 guys in total for the first event on Misano. It'll help if I press the unmute button, right? Otherwise, it's not a good view without sound, right? Righty. We have got a little bit more guys. SBR, Team LNR, Team STR. And then you've got 1 or 2 privateers, which I'm not too sure what team they want to join. But they are here. We have got a nice full pack of pros and pro AM drivers. So keeping the field nice and full. As you can see, it's not raining too hard. Track is damp at the moment. Track temperature 26. Here in free practice, it's another 3 minutes to go. I think everybody's finding their feet. And I'm really hoping a lot of guys had enough practice in for tonight. We got a Honda here. Oh, we got 2 Hondas. We've only got 1 BMW tonight. Okay. Team STR in the Lambo for this season. There's at least a couple of Fords still on track. 1 McLaren, 1 Aston. Yeah. And a couple of Ferraris. Well, like a mixed bunch for tonight. Shane here already just pushing another good lap in the Lambo. JP, thanks for joining. I must remember my chat box is now over there. I'm so focused on the other screen. But yeah, give us your feedback and so forth. Sorry that you can't be joining and you've got power issues. Welcome to South Africa, as they say, right? You never know what you wake up to the next morning. Would it be rain? Would it be no power? Would it be no water? Would it be no car? Anyway, moving on swiftly. Freekie just not far behind Shane in his Ford, and I know he's definitely gunning this year to up his game. So I'm looking forward to the usual top 7 guys. Hey, maybe, you never know, maybe that'll be 10 guys swapping positions for the first position and getting decent points for the season. Alrighty, that's nearly coming to an end. Jumping over to one of our sponsors, Simulator Cave. Gert, thank you again for assisting Eleanor. And I'm sure if any driver out there needs any assistance on any gear, he's just a phone call or an email away. So guys, please make sure you log in there and have a look what he's got available. And we can try and get that stuff done. Righty, there's another minute. Let's quickly jump to here and just yeah, thanks to all our sponsors for the year. We're hoping to have 1 or 2 joining us during the course, but that's just indication. We have got Mazda and Volvo that jumped on board, BV Auto Repairs, TPS Training and Printing Solutions as well. It's really making a couple of things a little bit easier for us going on forward. Alrighty, 30 seconds left for our practice. Let's jump back to our main screen. Okay. Who will be jumping out? The practice coming to an end. Let's check if somebody decided to come and join us. No, only 2. I don't know if somebody DC'd. I do see our ping and latency is a little bit high tonight. Righty, there we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Righty, the pros are jumping out. Mr. Shanahan, our winner of last year. Livery looking good. STR as usual, white, red and black. Oh, the cars are jumping out. Lekker. Interesting livery here on the Honda. No, not that one. Mr. Stunder. Nice and colourful. And Honda behind him as well. Good to see a little bit of a different vehicles on track. And if this vehicle suits their driving style, it is what it is. We still got Mr. J. Rousseau here with a little bit of a high ping, but hopefully that will stable out a little bit later. Okay. Right guys, there's enough time for practice. Get those heat in those tires so that we can get going. While these guys are still warming up their tires, our mouse has decided to disappear. Right, so this year we've actually got a lot of things going on. This is obviously season 3 of our club events. From there we'll be moving over to the Esports Africa Fest with Motorsport South Africa in March. From there we'll also be heading into our MSA club events, and in between we'll be running a Mustang Cup. Yes, a Ford Mustang Cup. We'll be running a Ginetta Challenge for GT4 in between there as well. And then we have got our Logistical Fusion Endurance events on Sundays, where the teammates do driver swaps. Unlike a 2-hour stint for the guys. Yeah, from there we have got LNR Endurance Racing. That will happen on a Saturday. A little bit longer, a little bit more fierce, I would say. We're going to do Mount Panorama race with Paul, and we got King of the Hill. So we've got a little bit of longer stints than the 2 hours on a Sunday. And then season 4 of our club will be closer to the end of the year. And yeah, again, we will be having awesome prizes during the course of the year to our drivers. What else have we got? We got this legacy event at Spa, which will have awesome prizes again. So yeah, we are fully packed for the year. Did I miss something? No, that looks like it. So yeah, please tune in, throw us a Facebook, comment, find us on Discord, and yeah, come and race with us. .142 by Mr. Duplessis. The rest of the lap times are coming in now. Don the Sniper up in 4th now. Everybody's just doing here below the 143s, but it's looking good. Let's quickly have a look here. Don jumping straight away back to the pits. We got Ferrari. We got Frans Stoffberg in his Lambo Team STR. Doing well. Yeah, from Lexus to Lambo for 2026. A nice big move. Front engine to area engine. It takes a little bit more practice than usual. Let's see. Jay Vosloo is still on track. He hasn't made a lap yet. Mr. Fafirs in his Ford, same situation. But let's see what these guys will be doing in the next couple of minutes when the pros jump on track. Right, I hope that is loud enough. So if there's anybody else who wants to throw me a comment, it would be awesome. We did a little bit of a pre-streaming, and I was looking forward to having a little bit more chatting, but hey. Alrighty. Last sight, Mr. Stander, 141. Hooking it in. Ooh, Franz just here on the grass. Yeah, no, this, if you miss your brake marker, unfortunately, you do need to compromise going or left or right, not to have an incident with the guys from the back. I'll say, well done on the Honda, the colorful Honda. I wanted to say clown, but I already said it, eh? Okay. Da, da, da. Don the Sniper still in 8th position for the silver guys, the pro AM guys. Oh, and those curbs are just not like a track is still damp, and track temperatures at 31 degrees. So these guys had to have a lot of practice to get these tire temps up right and get the setup in line for Misano tonight. You never know if it's going to go a little bit more soggier, is it going to go a little bit more greasier, or a little bit more drier when everybody gets on track. So yeah, catch 22. There's obviously a couple of pros which did not pitch tonight. We are definitely about 5 or 6 drivers short. We had JP, unfortunately no power, and James Bonderson as well, no power. But we can still make it work. Okay. Well, I'm not there. Who else is on the pros or not here? Let's quickly have a look. Season 3. Our drivers. Jan, Shane, these guys are all there. Gerard was in here a little bit earlier. Not too sure what happened there. Dean Kutsia, as jy hier my chom. Dean Kutsia, he is in there. Johan Nubele. He's not in. He was in the driver lobby. Mr. Saunders, Weitenbach. Mr. Saunders is there. Rohan van der Walt is definitely not there. Here is there. JP has obviously notified us. But yeah, no, there's definitely a couple of guys that is not. Because we are supposed to be at least 13 pros. Oh, here we go. Nubile has joined us. I see a little bit of a high ping. I'm hoping that he would survive. Orange, red. Mr. Rousseau still with a red one, but let's hope it will be stable. Alrighty, let's quickly jump back. Alright, so Anton 141080. Well done. Well done. Very well done. Okay. We got Jan, the only McLaren on the track. Trots op jou, chom. Kap hom, ry hom hard. Let's spectate on Breaky while I just quickly do a normal check-in as usual. Sorry for the quietness. All right, I'm back. I'll say Mr. Shanahan, 140.230. Lambo. Ford, Lambo. Lambo. Anton still hanging in there. Fantastic. It's good to see the Pro AM guys top 10. This is awesome. On a track like this and a damp track like this, definitely had a lot of practicing. So these guys are getting there. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's jump back on track. Shane going even faster. These guys are dialed in for tonight. Rain or no rain. This is going to be epic. We've got Jan at the back there. Hanging in 4th position with his McLaren. Again, if the McLaren works for Jan, he will drive it hard. Dean has been in his Ford for a little bit of a while as well since last year. Getting the hang of that. Gavin in his Ferrari last year. Saunders in the Ferrari last year. So yeah, we are definitely looking forward to a great top 10 battles. Even with the Pro AM guys in the mix. And we have got a lot of communication regarding our ping service coming through now. I just hope we would not DC and lose a couple of guys. Nobile is now on track. Is he going to make it stick? In the Ferrari from Red Bull, there is literally 30 seconds left for this, but so far so good. 2 SDR, 2 SBR. We got Dean in the mix from Team LNR in 6th position. This is just awesome stuff. I think. Ooh, did we have a DC? Did somebody move up? Pierre Groenewald moved up. Jan en Freekie. I see a high ping there. Not too sure. Let's hope everything will be stable. Alrighty. Let's go 2026. That is correct. I just want... there's so many screens at the moment. Let's just hope everybody will stay in the lobby. There we go. I see a yellow. Shane is still orange. Rousseau is also still orange. But yeah, let's focus back on racing. These guys are pushing it for the last lap. Ooh, okay, Jan just went off. Ek het nou klaar hard genoeg gery. Let's just take a breather before the main race, and that is exactly what he's doing. Mr. Shanahan jumping into the pits. There we go. There is your lineup for the start. Dean Coetzee hacking it in on the last couple of seconds with a 1:39.640. After that, Shane, then Shanahan, Freekie Buitenbach, Jan, his brother, right behind him, Pierre Groenewald, Anton Stander, Gavin, Jaja, Mr. Saunders, and Pretorius number 10. This is going to be an epic start to a great race. I just quickly want to see. Nobile obviously could not get a lap in, but I'm sure he'll just dangle and find his feet during the course of this 45-minute race, and hopefully nobody would DC. That's all we can do. Alright, so these guys are double checking their pit strategy, fuel, and making sure everything is running as smoothly as possible. You know, it's a little doubt. Is my tire temps correct? Is this right? Can I do that? Should I do this now? You know, there's always that little doubt. Would it make me a second faster or not? Yes. Alright, let's hope the server will allow us to do 45 minutes. And again, thank you for joining. And I actually want to jump again over to our sponsors. Again, a lot of thanks going out to these guys to making everything possible for 2026. Alrighty, these guys are... Now I need to press the drive button. Where will I be viewing from?
20 seconds.
Drive. We are on Shane. Or are we on Shanahan? Let's go back. Alrighty. Okay, let's go, guys. There we go. Dean again, well done. Let's keep that Ford in the front. Okay, we are spectating on Shanahan, our pro driver of last year, for the first lap of the race. Not a lot of weaving around the track to get temps up. Yeah, latency and ping is a little bit down, so hopefully it will be stable for the rest of the 45 minute. But yeah, let's see what happens. I need to change my color of my mouse or my little pointer because I keep on missing it. At least you guys can't see it, eh? Okay. Please give me a thumbs up there on the chat if you are watching. I was supposed to have the corner track names on screen, but Misano hasn't got the easiest names, and to pronounce them is, ja, ek is nou nie Italiaans nie. Righty, nice colourful display. Yeah, the messages are coming in. Alrighty, thanks Neil. Yeah, the change will come. Unfortunately on Xbox it's not as easy as on PC, but we are trying to make it work. Alrighty, last corner. Spectating on Shanahan. Nee, dankie Neil. Nee, ek kan nie die Italiaans praat nie. Alright, these guys are lining up. Alright, who will be heading... Oh, hopefully we will have a clean start.
Green light.
There we go. It is green. Go, 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 go. Side by side they go. Shane, corner one. Ooh, nice and tight. Hope everybody brakes. They're looking good. Shannon into second position. Oeh, nou gaan ek met knoppies druk. And Dean is behind him. In between comes the McLaren of Jan as well. Making enough space. And Freekie's behind him as well. Following the lead there. I hope they're all giving each other enough space. I'm not seeing any yellow at the back as yet. But these guys in the front is just making a massive pull from the start. Are they falling in line? Laat ek kyk of ek kan knoppies verander hier. Here we go, shooting to number 10. Mr. Sharper too is also Team STR in the mix here. Everything looks good. No yellow dots. Everybody's happy. Same manner. Let's keep it clean. Here we go, Don. Oh, look at that, guys. Well done. And I'm sure a lot of them are a little bit nervous. Okay. 7th position, Pierre Groenewald. Right behind Stander in his colorful Honda. Just making sure. Ooh, you got a DT. Jan Buitenbach with a drive-through penalty. Oh man, but yeah, this is racing. Alright, lap 1 is done. Still no yellow dots, looking good. Let's quickly do this. There we go. I'll say Neil, happy with that. Thanks JP for the comment. Righty. Who is following who? I think there's a lot of pressure on Dean tonight. From Stunner behind him as well, and he needs to catch up. Rieke will do his drive-through penalty. Not too sure if there wasn't enough space, and you got a penalty here and a penalty there. Pushing the limits. Further down the field, Gerard is putting the pressure on Pierre. Mr. Verviers has got Mr. Duplessis behind him, but he's also pushing Charles, who's just moved over from Pro AM to Pro for 2026. Yes, JP, we definitely had a clean start from the guys tonight. I was also a little bit worried. You know, it is a damp track. It is 29 degrees. And, you know, the first race of the season of the year. There's always a little bit over-eager. Missing your braking markers and so forth, especially in the wet. Hey, we have got Bele that's moved up to 16th position. Not too sure what happened to Sanders. Ooh, no, I can see some damage. Let's just make it work, my chum. Behind him, Furgus and Visagi right at the back. Okay, I'll say, meneer Visagi, ry hom, chum. Ry hom hard. Okay, back to the top. Jan Buitenbach taking the fastest lap of the race so far. And he's definitely going to need to do his drive through. I just hope the strategy will be done correctly. Who's who? Ja nee, die battle is on. Die battle is on. Anton chasing hard. Okay. A little bit of a gap between Stander and Groenewald. But Gerard not far behind Pierre Groenewald. You can see it is definitely a little bit slicky out there. A little bit too much on the throttle. Alrighty, there's the battle. Freaky has gone to the pit for his drive-through penalty. Mr. Assetto, Verviers and Du Plessis having a good little battle here. The guys in the front has got a big gap. It is just from Dean to Stander to Groenewald, which is a little bit closer. Alrighty, Freaky obviously just did his drive-through. He's going to be back on track. Catching up. Oh, that was Jan. Sorry, guys. Jan did his drive-through penalty with the McLaren. Ek het nou heeltemal misgelees hierso. Okay, sorry boys. France, oh no. Did we lose you tonight due to a DC? Ag nee my chom. Yeah, I was hoping that it would at least just be stable enough to keep everybody in. I see Gerard's gone red as well with a little bit of a high ping. Sorry my chom. But yes, go SDR. Thanks for checking out the stream from home. Shane Kutzer taking the fastest lap. Let's go to the front. He's definitely got a big gap. Then we got Mr. Shanahan. We got Freaky. We got Dean that is chasing down Freaky. And then we got Anton chasing down Dean with Pierre and Gerard right behind. So there can be a lot of things happening here. And we got Charles in the mix as well. So, you know, if anybody makes a mistake in the front, you know, that's going to be a crucial one to take positions. Alrighty. En meer Stander is hier in die middel. Having to look at the two Fords in front of him and a Lambo and a Ferrari behind him in the mirror. Track temperature at 29. Oh, that's it. That's exactly what we're talking about. A little bit of incident. Looks like Pierre Groenewald and a Ferrari. Now we're back into the next batch of guys trying to make position. Okay, let's see what happens. Obviously Pierre not happy with that. Now we got Don in 13th position as well. Alrighty. So Anton has moved up to 4th. Dean is in the pits. Not too sure exactly what happened there, and there will definitely be a verdict out to check what has happened there. Even Gavin in the mix, chasing down Charles. And they were giving each other a good dice last year as well. There's a lot of things happening here tonight. Between the phone and YouTube chat and all the streaming. Hey! Alrighty, let's see. Anton Stander giving Rieki a good chase. Andre Jordan, obviously a little bit of a scars there on his Ferrari. And De Bella has moved up into 12th position. Oh, there's another two guys down. That's Pierre Groenewald again. I'm not too sure what is happening. Gerard is in the pits. Isagi's hanging in there. Jan Buitendag. Oh, everybody's going a little bit wide. I see a Ferrari with a lot of damage. Is he going to make it all the way to the pits? Yeah, just staying clear of everybody else. Okay. Oh, there's a lot happening tonight. Pierre down to 9th position. I'm sure he can make up. There's another 34 minutes left of racing. He'll be chasing down in the belly. Well done to Andre so far. Really just hanging in there. I think he's just following Freki as hard as he can. Alright, Shane. Are you okay there in the front, my chum? We've got a big gap. You'll be catching up to the guys a little bit later. Hang in there. Shanahan. Freki and these guys are having a battle. Charles and Gavin is having a battle. Everybody going a little bit wide there at the corner. Not too sure why. If it's, is it getting a little bit more damp? Is it just tires too hot? Brakes too hot? Righty. A couple of guys in the pits. We have got the Pacific Jerome and his Honda in the pits as well. Okay, one lap. Oh, Standard is still chasing down there. These guys are Charles chasing down Gavin. That gap is quite big. Pierre Grunewald. Did he go off the track again? Okay. He was behind in the belly. Oh, we've got that BMW. That's got definitely some damage. We've got a little bit of longer pit strategy coming up. Oh, thanks Neil for the chat here. Yeah, no. Becky up in 3rd position. He's just given. Was it given? Was it taken? Did I just miss it? That Anton is definitely pushing hard. Mr. Stander. This is a good battle. Let's stay on these guys for a lap or two. It's a good chase. The problem is who's putting the pressure on who. Are they going to be making a swap just now again? If Mr. Stander can keep the pressure, we know Freki can be quick. Righty, a couple of guys going to the pits. Jan Buitendag again in the pits. Gerard is still in the pits. 2 laps down. Hopefully he will jump out soon. Easy on the move. Doesn't seem like it on the map. Righty, moving on. Yep, these two guys. Gap is now 800 of a second. Is Freki just giving the tires a little bit of a cool down. But you've got Gavin catching him as well. "30 minutes into the... Oh, Freki missing his braking spots over there. His brake marker, and goes off the track. Did Gavin... No, Gavin did not go through. Kom Freki, focus bietjie my vriend. Let's keep it on the track. And I don't know if his tires are just too warm. What the setup issue is there. Charles Pretorius in the pits. Mr. Jordan. Isagi. Okay, Freki, hang in there. Let's go back to the top. Okay, there's a big enough gap there. Shanahan. There we go, Shane. You have got this Lambo sorted for a damp Misano. I hope they're going to have like Italian pizzas after this race. Okay, Freki has now jumped into the pits. Is he going to clear his pit strategy? Is he going to drop his tire temps? Not too sure what the issue is. Hopefully he has worked that out before going to the pits. Okay. Look at these Pro AM drivers here in the mix for top 10. Looking good. I don't know where to spectate at the moment. Even Don is doing well. Don the sniper, well done. Have you found your feet? Welcome to Misano. Give it a good chase. While behind him he has got Mr. Oosthuizen and he has got Pia. That is definitely going to be closing up the gap soon. Okay, who else is having a good chase here? A little bit of a damage here on Mr. Fisagi's Ford. Komshal, I hope there's enough fuel to carry you for the next 27 minutes. Now let's make up some positions here. As you can see, the top 9 guys still need to do their pit strategy. Pretorius chasing down Freki. Nubile is up to 6th position. Oh, I can also see a little bit of a damage here and there on that Ferrari, but well done. Well done. Keeping it all together to be over there. Alrighty, Dean. In the battle here with Pierre. Did he take the position? Kijk for Don. Yes, Neil, you can say that again. Don the sniper. 7th position. Well done to Don, hanging in there. Just a reminder that he still needs to do his pit stop. We're still watching the battle between Dean and Pierre. Is the gap growing? Is Pierre still finding his feet with the Lambo? And there right at the back we have got the BMW with a little bit of damage, but it's still on track. It's still on track. Hats off to you, Mitchell. Mr. Rousseau. Righty, back to the front. Gavin is catching up to Mr. Stander. And if I'm looking at these guys, you know, we can make them pro very soon. And they're going to take me up. No, you can't say that. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. If you want to do these lap times in times like these, well done. Okay, let's jump back to the Lambos in the front. Not a lot of action, just keeping it on track. Mr. Juan and Shane Kutzer just making sure they don't overheat anything or just get track penalties. Okay. We're definitely getting in the midst of the fields here. There's a McLaren there at the back. Jan down to 19th position. A little bit of work to be done there, Jan. Gerard de Bruin still in the pits, 5 laps behind. Alrighty. Dean is cleared, so I'm hoping that he has got enough fuel to carry on going until the end. We have got Stander with the Honda in the pits now, as they are coming around the last corner. Is the Honda out yet? No, it is not. Anton is still in the pits. Okay, the guys are making a pass there. Dean will definitely pick up back into his position. Alrighty. He's actually in the pits for a long time. Let's go, Mr. Stander. Alrighty, Gavin. Yay, do net your best here, my chum. Well done. Well done. The newcomer, Mr. Fafir's also doing very, very well tonight, and I think he's done a lot of practicing with the guys. Okay. Dean has got Don behind him. Well, Don still needs to do a pit stop. Behind Don is Mr. Oosthuizen. Chris toe. Ek kan nie onthou nie. So yeah, this pit strategies, there we go. Position 1 and 2 has jumped into the pits.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Alrighty, let's see, where is Gavin at the moment? Okay, Gavin is over there. He still needs to use pit stop. Well done, having that good feeling of first position there, Gavin. Hang on to it. Jy moet jou hart uitdry, my chom. Keep it on the track, keep it on the track. Alrighty, those two guys are still in the pits. Tires and fuel most probably for another 21 minutes to go. Here we go, Don up to 6. Still need to pit with Mr. Oosthuizen. Nou skuif alles rond. Alrighty. Mr. Oosthuizen. And even the BM still needs to do its pit strategy. There's a lot of chopping and chasing here at the top. Ford and Honda. I don't think they're fighting for position there. Is that Jay Vosloo's Honda? Yes, it's obviously not fighting for position, but Jerome, yeah, just follow that line, chom. Volg net daai Ford. That's all you do. He has to go pit anyway. Well, you too, but volg hom, my chom. Best experience you can get out there. 20 minutes left of the race. Gavin, when is your pit strategy happening? How's things looking there by you? We know Dean, he's done. Hey, Dean could still make a good comeback here. This is going to be very, very interesting on how we can have a finish in the next 20 minutes. Shane with still the quickest lap of the race. Okay. Question is, when is these guys gonna... Oh. Sorry, me for fears. That was not part of my plan to come and spectate on you while you went off track. Brake markers, my chum, brake markers. Okay, let's see what else is happening on the other platforms. Gerard de Bruin typing us a message. Alrighty. There we go. Into the pits goes for fear. Don going for another lap. Ooh, he's chasing down another Ford. Alright, Gerard, so, okay, cool. Well, let's see what happens at the end of the race. Now, I'd rather just stick it out in the pits and make the necessary changes. But hey, this is racing. Alright, so Shane. Yep, everybody's still obviously in the pits. Now, the guys are moving up the leaderboard. We've got Freaky. Having a good chase here at the back. Pierre Groenewald, not too sure what's going on here. Guys a little bit more spread out here at the back. Gavin in the pits. As we have everybody else. Dean coming around the last corner. Well done, Dean. Keeping the Ford where it's supposed to be, on track. Okay. Who is waiting for this position change here? Don the Sniper in third. Come on, one more lap for your pit strategy. Now the next question would be, here we go, Gavin is in the pits. There's a little big gap between Shane and Dean. I'm just thinking if this was planned strategy, or did Dean's things just work out this way after a couple of mishaps on the start or first 5 laps of the race. Shanahan now as... Oh no, this is not good. I do apologize. We have got a little bit of an issue. Did I brief for this one? No, I didn't. Let's jump over there. It seems like we have had a server crash. Unfortunately. Okay. It seems like we have had a lucker issue. All right. Mass DC. Yes, we did. Alrighty. The guys want to jump back on track. Let's just wait for their feedback. Alrighty, while that has happened, it's always possible. Again, one of our main sponsors, Simulator Cave. If you need anything to do with the rig and racing and flight simulation, he is the guy to chat to. Jumping over to administration. Just to give you a face to a name as well, this is our team that we are running at the moment. Alrighty. Sure, I had this whole evening planned out. Everything should happen. If I can say, they quickly want to have a meeting on Discord. Alrighty, from the commentary box. Yeah, good racing. For the first section, a couple of newbies in between. Well done. Definitely well done. And yeah, I'm not just waiting to hear exactly what is the feedback regarding the rest of the race. Everybody, let's wait for that to come through. But from my point of view, I think it was a good race, a good start, a good clean start on Misano, and I think everybody just kept pace. Team STR shooting off on the first lap, and Dean coming back here in the last 19 minutes back to first position. Well done. Anton Standard, everybody hanging in there. We're watching you. We're watching you. We're going to make you a pro sooner or later. Definitely. Sorry, guys. I'm just in between a couple of screens here to check exactly what is the verdict going to be. I see a lot of them are on Discord at the moment having a chat, and I'm hoping somebody will just give me feedback. Let me send a message here. And trust me, you don't want to hear what's being said in that lobby. Please keep me posted. That's basically all. Okay. Again, thank you very much for Lahore Auto Clinic, Cellular City, Emergency Specialists, Legacy, Simulator Cave, Virtual Pro Solutions, Mazda Menlin, Volvo Menlin, BV Auto Repairs, and TPS Training and Printing Solutions that is assisting us this year. And if you would like to sponsor us as well, please make contact with us on our Discord channel or on our Facebook page. And one of our admins would get back to you if you feel like I'm racing here. If you're a South African and you would like to join us in this action-packed racing, please do so. Ja, waar gaan ek nou heen? I wasn't planned for this. Dun, 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 dun. Let me jump in here. Alrighty, sorry for the wait, but yeah, the verdict is out. We are going to review the race up until the last couple of minutes before the server has died on us. Not too sure exactly what the main reason was, but I do apologize for that. But again, thank you very much for watching, and see you guys for the next one. We are heading off to Barcelona on the 9th of Feb. And hopefully it will not be raining. But you never know. Looking forward to it. So this is from the commentary box. And I hope you've got a good evening. And thank you again for watching.